Okay, so I've had a few questions in the comments asking for certain information. I can't give you the direct link to the MSVA approval test, but what I can say is, because the reason being is because when I'm doing it, I just do it and I'm not even thinking about the links. So what I can say is just punch into Google MSVA light powered moped approval test, and you should get all the information that you need from there. Obviously, if you've been watching the channel, then you'll know that this one has already gone through and it's already passed, and I'm about to do my pedal bike, and I've just opened up an account ready to do the pedal bike. You can go online and download the form and then print it off and then send it by post, or I've been told you can do it all online, which is what I'm about to do with my second bike. Yeah, with this one I did it all post and it took ages. I started off in November and it's only just passed a few weeks ago, and we are now in April. Well, we were in April when it passed. So the other thing is that the test costs £55. So if you've got a car, you can drive it down there and it won't cost you any more than that. I had to get a cab, so it cost me more money than I wanted to pay, really. With the pedal, I won't have to do that. It's a different type of bike. Anyway, I won't go into that. The other thing that I want to talk about, right, is about these EBIKE approval bikes. I've been hearing online a lot of conversation about, they're not bicycles, they're mopeds, this, that. No. They are in the same category as bicycles. You can take them on into on bicycle lanes. You don't have to have insurance, tax or MOT. It's just one test to make sure that it's safe for the UK roads. That's it. This is twist and go, yeah. This is throttle bike. Thing is, they are not as fast as bicycles. They cut out at 15 miles per hour. They have a motor of about 250 watts. Continuous output. This bike that you're looking at the moment is like a snail. But what's good about it is that it just takes the weight out of cycling. Do you know what I mean? It's just an enjoyable ride. It's a fun ride. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, right, is I was riding this happily down the road, enjoying myself because it is fun to ride. And as I was riding, the police car went by, and the police officer, who was obviously busy going somewhere else, gave me the worst look possible through his window as I looked at him as he passed me, as if to say, "You're on an illegal bike. You're lucky that I'm busy." I read everything in his expression. The reason why I bring this up is because although I've gone through all of the journey, and it was a journey to get this type approved, right, I'm now thinking to myself, am I going to get stopped every single time I pass police officers? Am I going to have to go through the process every single time? So it makes me think, although I don't think these bikes should be number plated, I definitely don't think they should, because they're not anything like a moped. They're really slow. They're just convenient. Do you see what I mean? Take the weight out of cycling. They're actually slower than a manual bike, to be fair. But I do feel like maybe there should be something like a letter on it to say it's passed, like a P or something like that, so that people that do go through the trouble of getting them type approved don't have to be stopped every single minute when they pass the police. What are your thoughts in the comments? Because what do you think about these bikes? What do you think about the type approval? Do you think that there should be some sort of letter on the back of the bike or something like that, so that we can ride them peacefully and fairly, because we have gone through the process? Any questions, leave them in the comments. The thing is, right, I can't cover everything because I can't remember everything. So if you've got something that you want to ask, put it in the comments. I've already had people say, it's not very helpful because you didn't tell me the price. Because I forget stuff, because I'm new to this. This is not something that I'm not an expert. I'm just blogging it as I go along, as I get my bikes through the test. The next bike that is going to be through hopefully will go through the test, is my pedal, and I will vlog that journey as well. Hopefully it'll be a lot quicker than this one. Yeah, so any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video, guys.